Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel, Double Jackpot. Please smash that subscribe button. If you enjoy the video, give it a like. And I'm going to get into a video today on things you can do to save money. You know, we're in a time right now, not all the businesses are doing well. Inflation's going through the roof. Gas prices are going high, and you know, just the food cost, everything's going up. So some of the things that I've come up with and things that I've thought of, I want to share with you, and maybe you can save some money. And then I'm going to have some comments about these things that I'm going to share with you. But number one way to save money that I've done right off the top, and I wish I did it 10 years ago, was cut out cable. Cut out cable. Get basic cable and internet. You know, and if you guys can't do it, and it's in your budget to do it, it's in my budget, and I could do it, but for what I'm paying, there's just not much there. You know, it's just not much there for me. And I know a lot of you guys that have the apps and have Netflix and all that, you guys got to be careful as well, because a lot of those apps and a lot of those pay for streaming services can add up to much as cable. I'm just saying that's something you can control and something you can do. You know, we have basic cable, and I think it's like $89 a month with cable, with internet, and that's with Comcast. That's one of the ideas. But before that, it was gosh, it was another $75 more, I think. So it was closer to like 165. Does that sound right? 150. Anyways, we saved about $600 to $700 a year, and Comcast has not missed us. So that's one of the things. And then number two, I wish I would have done this a long time ago. Guys, it's so important that you own your own router. You know, if you don't own your own router and it's Comcast router, after about 6 to 8 months, you've bought that router. So I went to one of the big box stores and I bought my own router, and I've had my own router for the last, I guess, 2 to 3 years. Gosh, I wish I had it 15 years ago. I would have saved a ton of money. I think the rent on one of those routers is, let's just call it $10 a month. I think it was $10 a month for the router. So that's a big saving. So guys, really look into that. Look on your cable bill, and you'll see you're being charged for that device. Not the cable box, it's called the router. And this is something, I'm not trying to be so nitpicky and micromanage things, but you can cut back on soft drinks, or go to a no-name soft drink, maybe the Sam's Cola or the Walmart brand, whichever cola you like. We've experimented that. You know, you can save a lot of money doing that if you just can't cut the colas out altogether. And maybe cut down on a lot of your bottled water. We really get a lot of joy out of the bottled water. It tastes better. I know everybody says the tap water and bottled water are really the same. But if you want to cut some money down, just go regular tap water or filtered water and do it yourself. But that's something I'm going to share with you. And like I said, if you don't want to cut that expense out, that's strictly up to you. This is something that everybody should incorporate. And that's, you know, if you're not investing in something like a passive income stream, whether it be stocks, ETFs, a mutual fund, some type of savings plan, pay off your credit card debt. That's a huge savings. If you can get your credit card debt and have not paying that high interest, that's a lot of money coming back to you. And I encourage everybody to work on your credit card debt. You should have zero credit card debt, and you should have zero interest expenses on that credit card if you can get it down to paying the balance off each and every month. Here's a big one. Here's a big one that saved us a lot of money. We shopped our phone plan. Before, we were roughly paying $90 to $100 a month in just a basic phone plan for each and every one of the persons in his house, which was 3 phones. And boy, we saved a ton of money. We had Cricket, you know, I don't know, you know, we had 4 lines for $100. So if you can go in with other people in your home, go in with your mom or dad or sister or brother, and just have it worked out where everybody's paying their share. You can get a phone plan back to $25 a line. So that's something to consider, shopping your phone plan. What else do I have here? This is a big thing, and this is probably one of the things that we're most guilty at. And I'm not saying I'm going to cut back on this. I'm sharing it with you, is dining out. We work such a busy schedule. It's not making excuses, but dining out can really add a lot of cost if you're trying to get to a savings plan or trying to reach a goal. Especially you younger people, start young and trying to cut back on, try to be as much of a minimalist as you can. So you'll be surprised when you get to be our age, I should say my age, the stuff you do not need and wish you never spent the money on it. I'm going to share these last few things, and I'm very lucky with that I don't have these issues, but getting on a budget is the most important thing. I don't have that issue. We know what our expenses are. We know what we have, and it's just nothing we could really do with the budget. But I know so many couples and so many husbands and wives out there that aren't on a budget, and they're very their house is a wreck. I mean, they can't afford half the things they have, and it's because they're not on the same team with spending money. She spends, he spends, and it's a mess. So get on a written budget. And here's the deal: if you're watching my video and you get this information and you say yes, whether you're a woman, a wife, or a man, don't, after watching this, go into attack mode and say, you watched a video and you want to cut out all your wife's things that she likes all at once. And don't start implementing all these plans all at once. Talk about it. See what y'all can do as a team. I'm not trying to sit there and cause tension. And, you both have to be on the same page. You just can't say, oh, I watched these YouTube videos and now I'm going to lay the law down because this is what somebody said. It's you gotta kind of go into it and take it step by step and try to incorporate it slowly, unless you just go cold turkey. Dave Ramsey's advice is you jump in, eat rice and beans and rice, live on less than you make, and you just make a dent in it and get on, I think he uses the term gazelle intensity, and you guys just knock it out, And if you can do that, go for the Dave Ramsey approach. If you don't know who Dave Ramsey is, Google Dave Ramsey. He's a financial budget. He teaches he teaches classes at churches. He teaches class in schools, and he'll get you on a plan on how to knock out debt, having a debt-free life. And I've been to his shows. I've been to his meetings. I've taken people to his shows and his meetings. And it's definitely something worth pursuing if you want to pursue budgeting more. You got to get on a budget, and you need a notebook pad, and you need to write this stuff down, share it with your significant other. If you don't have a significant other, just do it yourself. You're gonna notice a big difference, and you're gonna really realize how much stuff you guys waste as a family or as an individual. I'm gonna say one other quick thing, because sometimes it's good and sometimes it's bad, but you can sometimes save a lot of money by just going to a dollar store, buying cleaning supplies and whatnot. You'd be surprised, and maybe you won't do it the first or second time, but next time you're at a dollar store, look at the things, and maybe you'll save 40, 60, 70 cents here and there. Maybe it won't be the best deal. Maybe Walmart or Target or Sam's may be competitive with that, but it's worth writing down and looking at, and you'll get better and better each time. I'm also going to share in my next video on how to save money at the grocery stores, and how you can share it at the discount grocery stores as well. So stay tuned for my next upcoming video on that. Hit that subscribe button if you like more of these types of videos, and I'll be back with you on another video shortly. Thanks for watching.